Hello, this is Mubsy, and you are watching Zelda Speedruns. I'm joined here by Rosewater, and today we are going to be watching the fourth round of the loser's bracket of the No IM Wrong Warp tournament here, hosted by Valiant Link, who is actually one of the current runners. Both runners will be on N64, and we should be starting momentarily. It just looks like Valiant is practicing Spirit Hover because... let's face it, we all saw what happened last race there.
Yeah, I'm Rosewater. Hey.
He'll be explaining the sciencey stuff behind stuff that I don't understand, probably. Like hookshot jump, I still don't exactly understand why it works, I just say it's magic.
I mean, I can give an explanation when we get there, I guess, if you want.
Yeah, I'm sure the people will want to hear it. So hopefully this race will be underway shortly. You should be dot readying right about now.
Yeah, sometimes when it's racing, it's weird because like you don't want to be the first person to dot ready up because then like you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
But then like everybody does that and then nobody gets ready.
Wonderful what strats we'll see from Valient today if he's going to be going for West Escape.
I think like he still does like unbuffered like damage boost to Zelda and stuff like that in races.
Yeah.
So, I think he's just going to be doing West Escape.
Yeah, I think he did last time.
I feel like the damage boost up to Zelda is like one of the three tricks where you can actually lose a lot of time. Like boat skip and spirit hopper being the other ones, other than like dying somewhere at the end. But like they like this, the damage boost of the Zelda isn't hard, but it's like a little bit scary. Because if you take damage, like you can't, your health is then messed up.
Alrighty, looks like we are starting momentarily.
It's interesting that their color is like different on both their streams.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a difference in capture card, or maybe just NTSC MJ versus NTSC.
Yeah, there's like a ton of options you can mess with. So like everybody does it differently. Alright, here we go.
Yep, we are underway.
The second most exciting part of the run. Oh wait, no, I think it's the third most exciting. Because we got Master Sword and Light Arrow cutscene too, that are longer than this one.
Yeah, and I mean any of the Ganon cutscenes as well are extra long on N64 as well, so. So both runners are on N64, so we should see both of them going for, I'm gonna guess maybe an attempt at West Escape from Valiant. I don't know about from Judogerudo, and then a Walking While Talking Escape as a backup.
Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like Judo's probably doing Walk While Talking Escape, because 454, and that's his gold, it looks like. So, like, in his PB, it's 454 as his escape, and that's a reasonable Walk While Talking Escape time, especially for a gold.
Yeah,
so
454 is pretty fast.
Talking. But if you fail What's Escape, you can just do Walking While Talking, you lose like 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's a risk, but it's not like on all in.
Yeah, it's not quite as all in as, say, Damage Boost, which is, that's probably the big trick, I'd say, in Child section, is once you get by Damage Boost, you know, you're alright.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it's hard. Like, for me, like, second owl skip would be the thing that differentiates, like, a really good child from a poor child. But, like, if you fail it, then that's really bad in a race. So it's kind of like a difference between a race and normal runs there.
Yeah, you need to find a balance. Well, I'm hoping this is a nail biter. I mean, there's a pretty big difference in PB, but I mean, anything can happen in a race. Valient being the current record holder, and Judogerudo with a 1:19.09. So
Yeah,
there's
I mean, Valient hasn't been playing as much recently, so it's definitely possible. Won't be like, well, it might not be like a total whitewash.
yeah, as long as Judo plays consistently, then he's got a decent shot at beating Valient, because Valiant's, I think, kind of rusty. He's had quite a bit of time off for, you know, various different reasons, but sometimes we all just need a little break, but
yeah, sometimes you're just like, don't really feel like playing, and you just like take a couple weeks or months off.
yeah, until, you know, some new trick or something gets found and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play again.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, we have movement.
I wonder if that's intentional, like doing the camera off. Maybe it's just supposed to look cool. I've never seen him do that before though. Like so you have to change the camera at the end.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Valiant's going for 2 sticks.
And Valiant's gonna do West.
Ooh, that milk. Only a second boss, though. Not a big deal.
Usually I think bonks are like 2 seconds. I don't know. Like whenever I bonk in Dampe, I always lose 2 seconds on the timer.
Yeah, I lose like a second and a half. Yeah, it's probably closer to a second and a half.
Yeah. You do only lose 1 second, so yeah, I would say second is pretty accurate actually.
To answer chat there, world record for the category is 1:14.19, currently held by Valiant Link, one of the runners in this race.
Judo's gonna leave the shop a little bit earlier, but Valient should escape first,
close.
as long as he doesn't fail the West escape. Looks alright.
Oh, that looks good.
Nice. He does it unbuffered too, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, with stick you could buffer it and, you know, make it a lot easier, but he's pretty talented.
Alright, Judo got a 457 escape, which isn't horrible with walking while talking. That's alright.
No, not at all. I think my goal is like a 456, so definitely not a bad escape time.
Yeah, I think my goal's like 452 or something, which is only like 1 second faster than Judo's goal.
And the one unfortunate thing of them both being on N64 is all their cutscenes are theoretically going to line up.
Yeah, like we won't be like split off and then come back together. They'll do like the same route the whole way through, probably.
Yeah. But at least we'll be able to kind of have a better idea of who's ahead earlier on in the race, because it can be difficult to tell between VC and N64.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that I would really think that some people might do different is like DC hover, but I don't think Valiant wants to do that yet.
I don't think he wants to do it in a race, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing it in runs either, but either way. Yeah, there's been a lot of VC versus N64 races, I think, actually, in this tournament.
Yeah, it's been pretty nice to watch, as long as... And, like, you always think, like, oh yeah, they're tied when, like, they meet up on the way to Gerudo, but then you gotta play into factor the, all the lag at the end there, and I mean, no one really knows exactly how much lag it's caused.
It's been timed, I think, but I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head.
Yeah, and it all depends on your lag reduction strats and everything.
Valient doing the swag inverted backwards.
Yeah, well, I think it's so that he can line up the Pwes better.
I think it's just swag. Like, technically time doesn't even matter here. Like, it doesn't matter how fast you go here. If you get second owl skip, you're gonna be early for crawl space. If you fail second owl skip, it can definitely matter.
Yeah.
But if you get it, then like you're gonna be like 5 seconds early to the crawl space. Even with a moderately fast. Well, I didn't catch if Judo went for the west and failed it, or if he just talked to the owl.
You just talk to the owl because you don't have a way to go for the west. You'd have to use your only stick, and you need that for bottom of the well.
You do the side hop west, the same thing Valient did.
Oh, the Pwes, yeah. I thought you said west there, my apologies.
Well, I said west, but I would use whatever.
Yeah, I guess it is technically still
the water extended deep slide, Kappa.
Valient going for, it looks like they're both going for Cucko strats here.
With choose it Spirit Hover? I'm not sure. I think so, but I don't really know the VC chew route that well.
I forget how many chews VC has at Spirit Hover. I think it's 4. So I think they'd save 8 seconds at Spirit Hover, but...
Yeah, DC Hover would be faster, but that's like a whole different comparison.
Judogerudo going for a safety save here just in case he breaks his stick.
Normally I would do a safety save like in case I used up all my nuts or something like that. I don't know. I guess you could also be worried about breaking the stick, but there's a pot right there you can refill the stick on.
Yeah, and I mean, you don't need nuts for anything else, so I mean, if you've got quite a few extra afterwards. Oh, Judo barely made it there. He almost went back down to the basement.
Yeah, the nut count can be kind of scary if you're doing trick and dive, because then you only and walk and talking escape, because then you only have 2 there. So you can only like fail it once.
That's true. But, you know, both runners with 834 choose for Valient is pretty darn fast. But anything sub 9 is definitely not bad at all.
Yeah, I split weird on choose, so I don't know. Good chew times. I split weird on a lot of things.
Valient looks like he's going to be going for Seam Walk and probably Owl Skip.
Yeah, I think in my opinion it's always worth going for, because there's no penalty really to failing it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Judo's going for it though.
So I think he does pause buffer strategy, which there's kind of more of a penalty to failing. If you pause buffer a bunch and then fail it, you lose time.
Yeah, I mean if you just go for the Yobo, but at that point, I mean you might as well just do it if you can hit the right frame. Nice owl skip by Valient.
Oh, I think you're a little bit ahead of me. Oh, he actually went for the afternoon strat. Nice.
I don't know what that does there. Is that just for...
Like, you need the owl will talk to you on, like, the first... Like, you can't just side hop or go to the frame that you're going to side up on and just do it. Then, like, the owl will just talk to you. So you either need to pause the frame before and advance 1 frame, or you can pull the ocarina, which, like, keeps him from talking, and then you can pause, like, the... Like, target pause, and then side hop after. Oh, it looks like he's going for pause buffer strats.
Yeah, I know Race, I don't blame him whatsoever.
He's in the loser's bracket now. I've seen him do it unbuffered in a race before.
I've seen a lot of runners in this tournament do it unbuffered, and they're like, I just can't do it buffered. I feel comfortable doing it unbuffered, and that's
I think VC pretty much always buffer it, but it would be pretty safe to do on VC because you can always mega flip as a backup.
Yeah, your only real backup on N64, okay good, both runners get it, is to use bomb choose or try you can bonk the tree and pray you get a heart. And
I think the odds are really low for that though.
Yeah, it's probably like 1 in 4 or 1 in 8.
Throw the rocks outside for hearts, or you can just like reset and go back to bottom of the
You can also use a bomb chew on the bushes underneath the tree as a like last resort as well. Yeah. But then you have to use another chew afterwards to damage yourself down more. Or 2 more chews. Really nice run so far by Valient. He's making really good time so far.
Judo got a nice guard pattern.
Yeah, neither one of them had to do anything super scary at guards, which is always
Valient had to do like 3 frame perfect side ups on the second to last area guard. Because that guy's really mean. He was in a bad spot and he had to look back and forth. Like, so he went kind of earlier and he had to do a couple frame perfect side hops.
Yeah, Valient usually just does frame perfect side hops the whole way here, so 3 of them is no big deal for him, I imagine. Apparently Valiant's still on 112 pace.
I mean, like, by best possible time, sure. It's not really 112 pace, though. It's like if you extrapolated the current run out, I don't think it would be 112, you know?
Yeah, probably not. Well...
I mean, he's behind PB, which is 114.19.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make the argument like he lost 30.
Yeah, we're about a fifth into the run, and he's used up 20 of his gold seconds, so...
Yeah, I mean, like, his child is really nice in PB, so being behind isn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he's 20 seconds behind his golds when he's hasn't done anything wrong.
Golds in child can be a little bit weird. Like, if you split at bomb choose, so he might have some weird golds.
Yeah, where
like
you get to bomb choose really
slow
fast.
in Hyrule Field, you can, like, save weird time on Zelda split.
Yeah, just because of the day-night cycle. Valient almost done with the cutscene here.
One bad part about same console runs is they're watching the cutscenes at the exact same time.
Yep. Oh, snap. Thanks for the massive raid of, like, a ton of people, ZFG.
So for everybody that just joined, this is No IM Wrong Word Tournament. It's the loser's bracket.
Round 4. Yeah, you went for the unbuffered Zelda skip there, which... It's a 3-frame window, but you have to make sure you really crank your stick hard.
You have Valient, who's the current world record holder.
What happened with...
Who's got a pretty nice time.
Oh, I put the wrong screen there.
Nice.
Both runners getting ZL skip.
That one's kind of scary because you can lose a lot of time failing that one. It's
yeah.
Like the hardest trick in the world, though.
Yeah, especially if you pause buffering it. There's no reason you should ever miss a 3-frame window.
I think Valiant's only like 20 seconds ahead or something, so...
Yeah, nothing too major.
Big difference. And I think Valiant's like usually like a lot better at child than a lot of other people. I feel like that's where like he's better than a lot of people at. I mean, he's good at all of the run, but like, I feel like a lot of people are not as good at child. Like, even myself, like, I don't do very well at child.
Yeah, Valiant doesn't pause unless, like, the trick demands that it requires a pause, basically.
I think he does, like, a fair amount of pausing later. It's just, like, he goes pretty hard in child section.
Yeah, his child section is all bufferless everything.
Nice
Bufferless Judogerudo and dot skip as well. It's always scary too, because if you fail that, you know, if you miss that one frame, you lose about 30 seconds there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, like, doing it unbuffered is not that much riskier than doing it buffered, I don't know. Like, especially if you're not, like, I always do it, like, one pause, but, like, if I paused early, I wouldn't be able to frame advance, because I never not pause on the right frame. So I don't think it's even that much riskier to do it unbuffered, as long as you're used to it. It is a little bit scary, though.
Yeah, it looks like there's about 30 seconds between the two of them right now. But both runners have done pretty much everything they've tried to without any error, so looking good on both fronts. Now we're at the second most exciting part of the run.
Yeah. There's a Triforce on that dude's head. I feel like there's just weird things like that in some of these cutscenes. Also, he pierced Link's ears. He put earrings in them. But yeah, I would assume we'll see them both do bombs early route. I mean, based on their splits.
Yeah, if you're on N64, there's really no reason not to do bomb early route.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some weird person that doesn't do it, but pretty much everybody does.
I mean, before bomb first route became a thing, when I only knew the Chew route, I did that for a bit, and then I swapped over, and my sum of best dropped by like almost 2 minutes. Not that it's 2 minutes faster, I just found the route a lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I would say you might want to do Shadow first is, like, if you don't want to put boat skip later in the run.
Yeah, just because it is a common place to lose runs at. Probably my most common place to lose runs at. But in a race setting, bombs first is definitely the safer route, because you're using bombs there instead of chews, so you're not affecting your chew count at all. You can always find more bombs if you need to. Yeah, today everyone, there'll be actual betting for Dompe's race, so use that exclamation mark bet command when the time comes.
Actual betting with fake money, Kappa.
It's not live yet. We're not at Dompe for another like 13 minutes or so.
We're almost done with this cutscene. You can tell by the music.
Yeah, the music is like, I cannot even be watching the game, and I always know when it hits like certain parts of the music, that's when it's go time.
Everybody bet 45, Kappa.
And I recommend no one does a bet above or below 46, because that's not going to happen.
That'd be genius if like somebody knows there's gonna be a bet and then they do like time stop or something just to fuck with people.
Yeah, everyone leave CSR bot alone. He's not accepting bets right now. Alright, both runners out of the cutscenes. Making their way towards bombs next. Bombs are going to let them break the run wide open.
I assume Valiant's going to do houses here, but
yep.
Yeah. He doesn't do the DMT one, though. He saves that shoe for Spirit Hover. At least usually, I don't know. Whoa.
Ooh, that was a different angle.
It can be a bit weird with the wall behind you there.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight turn to do that there.
Because like walls behind you kind of affect your camera, and it can affect like the way you're holding by extension.
Alright, well hopefully that that little error there by Valient gives Judo a little bit of a window back into the race.
I mean, he's still not far behind at all. Like, this, you know, it could easily be decided by like one small mistake.
Yeah, or definitely by one big one.
It's like 5 pause buffers or something like that. Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, and even the best of us can fail something like boat skip. Or the DK skip more likely, especially on N64. If you pause 1 frame early there, it is so hard to advance 1 frame.
Valiant's like really strong at that PK skip though, I don't know.
Going for the swag backflip, that's what I like to see.
He put millions of hours into grinding it or something. So now, even though there's a better strat, he just keeps doing the one cap. They're like almost the same speed. He like still likes doing that strat.
Yeah, I know he likes his super slide strat, which I guess is technically faster if he one pauses it. He one paused it last race, so.
I don't know if that's actually faster jump slashing up there. I haven't thought about doing that before. If it's faster, it's gotta be like only a couple frames.
Oh, up to where the BMOS is, or?
No, like onto like the bomb thing.
Oh.
Instead of like letting him jump up. I guess most people like side up like that.
Oh, it doesn't get the good side hop off of there.
You don't want to go too early though, because then you just like side hop off and don't.
Yeah, you missed the button. It's a pretty big risk reward factor there. That's super quick C up to not target the keys there. Oh, he got lucky. Pulled shield. I think pulling shield saved him from getting knocked off there. That's actually a good strat. I might have to steal that. And the movement Valiant's doing here is all lag reduction because this is one of the laggiest dungeons in the game for N64.
Yeah, it's like those like animation of the pillar or something, like interacting with the lava. I think that causes the lag.
Yeah, the moment you get that main center room like out of view, things go a lot better. Good boulder skip. Now that Valient has bombs, he'll probably go for quite a few more Hesses.
Yeah, he'll probably do one coming out, and then I don't know if he does the one in Lost Woods after the Mega Flip. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if he did it last time. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh wow. Almost fell off too.
He's getting beat up pretty badly though.
Yeah, the tech type probably would have hit him. Oh, wow.
Oh, now he can't I did not think that
Hopefully he doesn't die.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers that he can't use a bomb against the door into magic.
Yeah, because normally you use a bomb up here and, like, break the rock and take damage. He's being really safe and smart.
Yeah, I really didn't think that Skulltula was gonna actually hit him.
Oh no.
Okay, good.
He's just walking close to it.
But that did give Judo a good window to sneak back in there. He's not too far behind now. As you can see, Judogerudo doing the normal strats. Normally you just take the damage there because the Great Fairy is going to heal you back up anyways.
I think Judo's gonna go for the Hess back down too, based on his gold. But maybe he splits at weird places. Or like his
I don't know. I don't normally split for magic, so I don't know what's a good time after that split.
Yeah, I don't know where he splits for magic, so I guess we'll see. I feel like a lot of people split like where the camera changes here.
Yeah, I think like a lot of people do when the magic
did that
goes
that's
above
what
head.
Valient did, and I wanted to compare to him. Okay, he splits a little bit later. But... Nice.
It's the Hess.
Seems like it didn't lag that much, but it might just be because I'm not playing the game and like watching it on my TV. Alright, he's not gonna do the Hess. Or at least not this run.
Yeah, this one doesn't save that much time. It just mostly skips the laggy rocks.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how much it saves. Like 5 seconds or something. I know it's 10 seconds when you fail it.
Mega Flip strats past Mino.
Yeah, he doesn't do a Hess here. I think this one only saves like 3 seconds.
Accidentally grabbing the bush, decides to slash him after, hoping for bombs. I've gotten trolled there before, trying to get bombs and accidentally getting like a fairy popping out into me.
Yeah, I think or hearts. Like,
yeah.
so you do have like bombs and upgrades, so you can take the damage relatively quickly. Obviously, you can take them.
Yeah, you don't want to be wasting your bombs on stuff like that.
You should get this.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Did he save there? I think he did, right?
I'm gonna assume so.
Yeah, okay, he did. It sounded weird, but it's probably just because, like, it's capture card or whatever. Yeah,
Judo also nails it.
I feel like early adult, like, there's not a ton that you lose time on.
Ooh, misses the super slide. Goes for the one bomb. Nice Hess to graveyard.
I don't know why people always go for super slides there. I just go for a Hess. But I guess they're worried about falling in.
Oh, into the water? Yeah. I mean, the super slide's a lot easier to do.
That was a lot of magic, no bombs. It's about a 50% chance to get bombs from all the graphs combined. It's 1 in 16 each graph's item. It's about a 50% chance of getting like at least one. There's bombs there, but you have to like reload if you want to get those bombs again.
Yeah, and you're kind of factoring those into your run already. Praying for more bombs to do more Hesses.
Like 14, I think like you could
What's your
probably
bet saying, everyone?
but it'd be really tight on your bombs. 14, so probably go for another bomb drop for sure. Oh man. All the people betting 46 and 47.
We got 2 races happening simultaneously, so this will make it a little interesting.
I don't know. I don't know how it actually works, but I would say if you're right for either, you'll probably get it. But I don't know the actual rules.
Yeah, I mean they both hit a fireball, so I'm gonna guess. Like 50. Well, 49 with the fireball is not bad.
Probably see a 48 or 49 from Judo.
Looks like we got at least one winner.
50, yeah. Not amazing damage, but not horrible either. Only like a couple seconds low, and they both got hit. Sometimes you can't really avoid getting hit, like if you want to go as fast as possible.
Valient got a 49, and Judogerudo got a 50. I saw one person in chat actually get it correct.
Yeah, Valiant's gonna go for these bombs. Did I get a bomb drop there?
Nope.
No, it's Blue Rupee. I don't know. There's 2 options. He can go into Shadow, and then like come back out, and like there's a different route you can go after Shadow instead of save warping, where you're actually through Graveyard. He might be doing that. That way he doesn't have to like reload the area now.
Yeah.
Hero's already got 20 bombs, so he can just go. So I guess you want an explanation of hookshot jump. Like, the best explanation I can give you is like when you bonk and then pull out a first person item, you get stuck into a state where like you use an item a couple of frames every few seconds. And then like the way a normal hookshot jump works is anytime you interrupt the hookshot, because like it uses a different coordinate system for hookshotting, it ends up giving you a lot of vertical speed based on how much you're aiming up. You can't aim up for this, but it still gives you a fair amount of vertical speed. So that's kind of the explanation of that. I don't know if that makes sense.
Made enough sense to me. Both runners with decent scene walks. Now they're into Shadow Temple.
Valient getting some nuts for later.
Means he'll probably be using them in Forest Temple.
And for the Salvo, so some people use them. Ooh.
Ooh.
I hate it when the camera goes like that. That's why I never roll into jump slashing.
Oh, yeah, that's hard to do when he's that close with the hands. That's the experience showing right there.
Oh man. I thought he might have been dead hand controlled. Like sometimes dead hand can spawn out of bounds.
Yeah, like in the floor. Was it something to do with like the pillar in the corner, or like the dirt mound in the corner or something?
I don't know if that was ever confirmed, but I've heard some people speculate that.
I thought that the room wasn't like perfectly like the same on both sides, and one side had like the ground blocking some of the area that he could theoretically spawn, so there's a like very low chance that he could spawn in that one spot and then ends up being out of bounds.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's due to the pillars or not. I would imagine it is, but...
Yeah, or the raised dirt in the corner or something.
Nice. Got it. Oh wait, he didn't shit.
Oh, wow.
Weird for that setup. Alright, well, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, that is a lot of time. I think he safety saved before he went for it. Yes, he did. Hope it doesn't tilt him too much.
Yeah, Judo's
going for chew strats here. But if you're good at them, you're good at them.
As long as you got the frame, yeah. Nice. So Judo's ahead by quite a bit now.
Judo's going for the quick stabs on Bongo Bongo.
Nice.
And he gets him. It's a 3 and then 2 frame window there, I believe. Oh, I thought he had the frame there.
I thought he had the frame too, but I don't usually.
It looked like it. And like
I always get these unbuffered, so I don't know frames that well.
The moosement. Okay, the moose movement.
He's doing a weird setup though. I feel like I've seen it before, but I definitely don't know it very well. Alright, this
should be the right frame. So Judo taking the lead here after an uncharacteristic error here by Valient, but
I mean, it's not uncommon to fail. I would say like it's not weird for runners to do it. Though it was interesting because he did get the ledge clip frame, he was wrong on like which frame he slashed.
Yeah, something but normally like you can still save it then if you just hit Z on that frame. Like normally you just ledge clip and the bomb just knocks you back up to where you were and you can start over again. So I'm not sure if maybe his setup was slightly different results, but I mean they both just get you to the same place at the same time, so I don't see why that'd be the case.
The bomb might be in a slightly different position. Like the slash he's doing, he's going over to the right, so maybe that doesn't work. I don't know.
Yeah, that's possible.
I'd say Judo's probably like a minute and a half ahead here, about.
Let's see. It's hard to tell because I think they split at different times.
Yeah, I mean Judo's ending the cutscene now, and the cutscene's like a minute and a half, minute 15, so.
Yeah, I think it's close to a minute and a half.
Yeah, but he got like the ledge clip frame, is what I meant. So like he was wrong on like when he slashed, or did the wrong slash for that frame. Sometimes the bomb BK skips can be a little bit weird, because some of the frames look the same. And you don't know which one you're on, so...
It can be hard to tell, especially on some TVs where the color isn't super bright. It's hard to tell which one of the bomb frames you're on sometimes, which is why, personally, I like strats where the bomb is either, you know, red or black.
Yeah, some of them will be, like, the exact same frame, like... But I don't know if he's doing a setup that's like that. You just have to kind of know from like context which frame you're on.
Yeah, good Hess from Judo. Yeah, looks like these. Wants more bombs?
Yeah, he needs to get bombs. He doesn't have enough. Well, I mean, like, you could skip things but to do all the tricks. Ooh. No, he might just go with 10, or he might reload. Yeah, he's just gonna go with 10 and skip some tricks, probably. Or hope to get bombs from here.
Oh, he got lucky. Well, I wouldn't call that lucky, that's just...
Well, it's like lucky after being unlucky. But yeah, if you don't consider the things that were unlucky before, then getting bombs from just 3 grass is pretty lucky.
Yeah, definitely.
He had 5 more there that he could potentially go for.
Judo switching to Kikiri's here, which means I think he's going to be going for the low height ground clip.
I don't know if we wanted to switch audio over to Judo. I don't have control over any of that, so.
I think the reason we're using Valiant is because Judo's audio was really quiet.
Okay. Well, Judo's gonna be going to do. Oh, is he doing? Yeah. Okay. He's doing the low height ground clip over here.
Yeah, if you're swapping to Kikiri's, chances are you're going for it.
Yeah, I just didn't know because it looked like he was going in a weird direction, even though he had already gotten ISG. Not bad.
Yeah, a couple buffers, but he gets it. Nice Hess from V.
It looks like Judo's opting not to do Wasteland Hess. That loses like 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, I'd say at least. Maybe
and he looks
close
like
to
he's
40.
doing some kind of weird movement, so it might lose more, I don't know. He must not be very comfortable doing Wasteland.
Yeah, on the fly. I mean, it can be hard to see on N64, but...
Especially if he knows that he's ahead and he's like feeling the pressure. He could just want to play it safe. Valient really needs to not fail this because he's really low on bombs. Alright, good.
Yeah, Valient has more than enough bombs, so to get himself up to mirror shield now. So. Yeah, this full Wasteland Hess here could be pretty big for catching back up.
Yeah, I think he'll still be at least 20 ahead, but he entered at 50, so we'll see what time Valient enters.
Yeah.
Alright, this looks good. Yeah. Should be fine. Yeah, just about 20.
It's about 22 seconds, I think.
Nice, you got the super slide.
Didn't get the lever spawn though. Valient also with the super slide. I think he changed the angle
really
of it
scary part of the run. If they fail this, they lose a lot of time. Ooh.
Well, you know what? Better to get hit now by the Gwei than later.
Yeah, the Gwei was really close, so he probably wouldn't be able to get Gwei hover without, like, having the Gwei go around anyway. Judo's just a couple of hovers away.
Yeah, I think one more hover should do it.
Alright, it looks like he's got it, but he's still got to get up there. He's got the hover part done.
I'm more likely to screw up the part after the hover than the actual hover.
Or the
no, like just turning around with the hook shot every now and again. I fall down. I fail that and I end up falling.
Valient. Alright, you got it though. It was. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe because he backflipped so far back, he was in a slightly different spot of the seam. But I don't know. That sucks. That's a lot of time loss.
That's huge time loss.
Like, I think it's like, I don't want to be sure, but I think it's like 3 to 4 minutes. Though, I don't know if he does statue climb in this scenario, because statue climb's like a minute faster than BK skip if you're doing inside spirit. So I don't know if he knows statue climb to do it in this scenario or not.
I think last time he still did the super slide strat when he got knocked down by the Gwei, so I'm gonna guess.
Well, I don't know.
He's even doing the boulder room in a pretty weird order here that I'm pretty sure isn't faster, so he's probably not too used to.
There's still like a lot of things Judo can mess up, but this is definitely scary for Valient.
Yeah, like Judo's done the biggest 3 run enders, basically.
Does Judo get to eliminate the world record holder? He might even PB this run. He's only 24 seconds behind his PB. And he probably has time save late game. I don't know. Or at least gold bull splits.
Yeah, it says he's on 118.25 pace currently if he ties all his golds, so that would be like a 30-second PB for him.
I'm not sure, but like nothing's been poor. Like, I don't know. I feel like he'd be on like 117 pace, but I haven't really. There may have been things I missed that he messed up.
I don't think he's messed up anything. Maybe it's just maybe his end game isn't as fast. Maybe he's got a slightly slower forced or something. He's got 20 bombs though, so that's definitely what you want coming into this part.
That spirit upper thing happens every once in a while. It happened to me in a run like a couple of days ago. I think it's because when you have like a weird backflip position backflipping on the ledge, like it'll end up failing afterwards. But I don't know.
Unbuffered statue climb from Judo. Although now he's
nice.
There we go. Getting a little trolled by hookshot extension there.
What is it? Okay. I was like, what is Valient doing? I looked at.
He's got his different strat to get up to that chest, where he goes up in like the other top bit there.
Oh, nice. You got the BK skip.
Yeah, everything looking pretty textbook from Judo right now.
So one of the scary things, if Judo dies here, he's gonna have to do all the inside of spirit that Valient just did. So he needs to be sure not to die here.
Yeah.
I would imagine he wouldn't do this cutscene skip if he's gonna be safe. Though if it was me, I'd probably do the cutscene skip anyway. I think Valiant's jumping into the void here.
Yep.
Maybe could have shielded the bomb to grab it, but it might have just been too far away. Don't die, Judo. Oh, nice. He's still doing it. I gotta respect that.
Yeah, you gotta go for Naboo Knuckle skip. Especially if you could potentially PB too, you know? Like,
you might not even know that Valiant's failed yet, to be honest.
Shoutouts to Valient, though, for typing in the ZSR chat here. But my heart goes out to him because that's such a lame way for a bunch of time lost. Really, just something that no one really can put their finger on. Yeah, that's what went wrong there.
I mean, it makes sense why it wouldn't always work, but it's sad that we don't like know exactly the conditions that cause it not to work. You know?
Yeah, or have like a backup like that's like a 100% setup that always works on that lower seam or something.
Normally, I feel like when I'm safe with my position for the hover, it's not a problem. But I feel like I've had it fail weird times before, where my hover spot wasn't even risky.
Yeah,
it's just
like
rare, so it's hard to even diagnose what the differences are.
Yeah, like
a lot of examples.
The trick is just trolls sometimes. Like I've had it where Link's head was like his whole head was above the line basically, and he still flipped underneath, even though he was like pretty far out from the thing, and you know it was clearly high enough.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to do the other BK skip instead of statue climb. even though it's like 1 minute faster doing inside. But I mean, if
Yeah, since he's already cleared it.
We at least get to see this cool DK skip though.
Hopefully he does it perfectly.
Oh, nice. You almost missed that. It was getting low, the time on that. Sometimes it can be weird, like getting those shots. Oh, you got the clip in. Nice, I think you got the frame. It's been a while since I've done this trick, but...
Yeah, me too, but... he makes it look easy. It's not.
It's really easy when you one-pause it. It can be kind of hard to do buffering there. But I think I was getting used to it before the statue climb. And then I just stopped doing it.
Yeah, like I was decently consistent at it, but... it was something I only went for if I like really needed to shave time off a run and save a run. I wouldn't like go for it on a run that could PB usually, because it was like 50-50.
Yeah, I can't not do the hardest strat, so I always kind of just went for it. Just as like, even when my time was like horrible in all dungeons. It's just like a personality thing, I guess.
Good Chorova fight from Judo, I assume. Everything.
Yeah,
I'll be honest, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was paying attention to Valient, but it seemed like it was alright.
I mean, maybe he got good RNG, maybe he got bad RNG, but either way, Valient not too far behind. He's now entering the Twin Rova fight. There's a fair amount of cutscenes, though.
Judo's probably gonna get the heart here. Yeah. It's really nice to have, even just to fill you up for Forest Temple.
I usually just get the parry, but...
yeah, but like... then you
it makes the end of the game, like especially in a race, so safe, because like you can't die to double knuckle unless you already took damage, and you know you can't even die to Ganon. Well, I guess you can because you've lost health by then, but you can't die to Ganondorf, or like you're very unlikely to die to Stalfos, especially with you know, nuts if you need them.
Yeah, you can definitely die to Ganon because you take damage from like void warping and stuff. But you can take one shot from Ganondorf.
Yeah, normally Ganondorf only does 3 though, so...
oh, does he?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There. See if he can save it and get the shot. Yep. Like it never even happened.
He was just a swag, right?
Valient getting a little bit of not the worst RNG, actually.
I wouldn't say it's horrible, yeah. I'd say it's like about average. But I've been getting pretty bad luck lately, so maybe my average is worse than average. Right now, like in my mind.
If they're not like lining up perfectly for me to hit every opportune moment, then I think it's bad RNG.
Yeah. If it's not a quadruple, which has never happened before, it's bad RNG, right?
Yeah. Not that's recorded anyway, and no one's claiming to have done one. But maybe some casual somewhere has done it, who knows. That was scary when he missed that one correct stab there. I was wondering if he was going to be able to finish the cycle, because the fight gets very troll if you don't one cycle that boss damage there.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to one cycle though.
Yeah, it really is. But if you fail it and you've done more than like half her health, then it's RNG which one of the two elements she's gonna fire. So, and it always seems like they'll give you like 2 ice, and you're like, okay, nice. I'll just like do this, and then they'll shoot like 4 fire in a row. So then you're like, oh, I should have just never have gotten that ice.
Well, I guess if Valient loses, it's good for me because I play the winner of this if I win my next match. Which they still have to play a match to figure out who's playing me. So I don't know if it's good for me, but I don't know. Judo's not bad for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely like, for how consistent he is, I'm surprised his PB isn't a little bit lower.
I don't know if he does that many runs. Sometimes, like, I don't know. The people that don't stream as much, it's hard to tell like how much they're doing runs.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, if you can bust out like a run that's only 25 seconds behind PB in a race, you're pretty likely to be able to perform better than that in, just a normal setting. Good ledge flip there from Judo. Got it first try. In fact, his whole Forest Temple has been pretty clean so far.
Nice.
One boss.
Got that. He's got a lot of bombs too, which is nice.
Yeah, 14 bombs left is like he'll have 12 left after this segment here, which is a huge amount of bombs to go into Ganon's castle with.
Yeah, you only really need like 6 for all the strats. I think, if I remember correctly.
Depends on if you're doing Hesses up the stairs and stuff, I guess. Like, ideally you would.
I think it's 5 without the Hess up the stairs.
And it depends on if you're doing a 2 or 3 bomb staircase hover, but... I wouldn't blame either runner for going for a 3 bomb in a race setting.
I mean, you could also go for the Mega Side Up and deal with 5, I guess. It's actually an interesting movement from Judo. I might start using that, because you always kind of worry about the lag there from those.
Yeah.
You kind of want to target through there. And I think ideally you'd still, like, roll through there. But you
accidentally gets the happy text.
Yeah, like if you hug that wall really closely, you can avoid it. But if you step a little bit away from it, then you'll hit it. It's not a big deal, though.
Yeah, not a long text.
Oh, don't jump down there. If you jump down there, you'd have to go all the way through forest again.
I still remember the bro Stelfos when I was falling down the pit and he jump slashed me and knocked me back up.
Was that you? I remember seeing that clip.
Yeah.
I've jumped down there before in a run on PV pace.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was a very good PV pace. Just like
I think I was on like probably one of my best runs I've ever had, because I've never been on that pace before. Like, I was probably a minute and change faster than like my fastest run I've ever had, and I died to the last Stalfos hit. Like, I'd hit him twice, and it was one hit on the last Stalfos, and then I got hit by a jump slash that like my sword went through the Stalfos, and it just and then I still got a route PB with that run. That's how good the run was.
I mean, if we look on the bright side, because one person's ahead of the other one, we won't watch double light arrow cutscene.
That is very true. Really good Stalfos from B. Wow, I knew it was a good Force Temple, but apparently it was gold pace for Judo there.
I don't know. What was his time? Yeah. I feel like Forest is like one split that like a lot of runners can gold. Just like the Stalfos, there's a little bit of RNG involved there.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not like playing perfectly.
If you get really good Stalfos and then, you know, you hit all your tricks like one pause or no pause, depending on the trick, then, you know, you should gold theoretically.
It's an interesting camera angle for that strat. Doesn't really affect anything, but
I guess it just means there's no chance to accidentally keep Z held a little bit too long and be facing the wrong way.
I wonder if we'll see like YOLO this roll up here with like doing C up. Or if we're gonna see. I don't know, at this point I feel like I should just try and be like safe and just hope Judo messes up something. Nah, he's just gonna go for it. Ooh. That looked a bit weird. But just because he targeted, I think. I don't think it was that unsafe.
Yeah, I think it was just the targeting of it that made it look a little spooky.
Yeah, I think Judo movement actually is good there. Because like you can see it lagged quite a bit. It's at least the same speed, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Valient isn't like ages behind, but he is behind quite a bit.
Yeah, like, I mean, anything could happen. You could get, like, 8 rock trolls in a row or died again in, or...
Yeah, dying again would definitely... I don't know about Ganondorf. I don't think dying Ganondorf actually loses that much. You could crash, though. Crashing's really bad. Especially if you don't save, then you're back. You have to watch all of Light Arrow cutscene.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I guess if it's a self-inflicted crash in the basement, it would be, you know, ruled that that's your own fault. But I think the general rule with BC crashes and all that have been that there's been, you know, re-races and stuff like that because of crashes.
As far as I know, that's just like if you want to. Like I definitely don't think it's required that the person re-race. Like the winner could offer a re-race, I guess.
I think the rules of the tournament were that if there were crashes, there was supposed to be redos of the races, just because it's, you know, not fair if someone loses a race just because, you know, they got a sad life.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird because, like, if the other person's in the lead and you VC crash, that's kind of, like, they should take the win, I feel.
Yeah, I think, like, generally we've kind of played it by ear and been like, well, is it a close match or not? Because there was, I forget which race it was, but I think we've had at least one race where we had to start over again.
Yeah, I feel like it's weird, like, if the person behind crashes. Like, if Valient crashed now, I don't feel like it should really be a redo.
Yeah, but, I mean, the only crash you're likely going to see on N64 at this point would be if they go to the unloaded room during Void Warp, and then that crash is 100% your own fault, so... Well, both runners are in lax, so we've got a little bit of a lull of action, but not for very long.
Yeah, I think Judo's, like, just finished.
Yeah, Ganondorf should be laughing right now.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I think Judo's 3.5 minutes ahead, about.
Judo, apparently, too, on his PB, got Void Warp trolled, I believe. So he's still on PB pace by about 30-odd seconds right now.
Yeah, he's only 10 seconds behind his PB right now.
Yeah, but he can save, I think, like 20 to 30 free seconds on the last split just by not getting rock trolled.
And I feel like a 1 hour bow is like low 118, but I'm not sure about that. And he might split it a weird place or something. Or like low 118, like 117 almost. Oh, he just had to retry the jump slash.
Oh, he failed the void warp. He failed the jump slash. Okay, that's not that much time then.
The jump slash is actually like kind of, if you look at it in collision view, it's like you're jump slashing it into an area that's not actually that big. It's not like super hard, but it's like if you actually look at like the area you're jumping slash into, it's not like the biggest target ever.
No, but I mean, everyone seems to be pretty consistent at finding the right angle. Well, I guess almost everyone. It's really unfortunate for Valient that he had to fail not only both was Shadow BK skip, but then also had the issues with his Spirit Hover as well. Because I feel like this would be a close race if only one of those two things had happened.
I think Bolt Scoop only lost like 2 minutes or something.
Yeah, he was making a comeback come like Spirit Temple.
Yeah, it's like Bolt Skip isn't the worst thing. It's like bad, but it's not as bad as Spirit Hover for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, Valiant getting trolled the one. Or Judo, sorry, getting trolled the one. Blizzard deciding just not to play aggressive at all.
Yeah, they don't like races apparently. I got messed up by these guys in my race as well. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have to play like the winner of Fig and somebody else. Forget who. I don't know.
Let's see, I think I have the thingy open right now. Let's see. Fig and Jelster.
Ah, yeah.
There's a lot of pretty good matches left in here. Tixel versus Glitchy should be a pretty good one too.
Oh.
Ooh,
Rough guy didn't take damage for a second.
Yeah.
That's the scariest part of the Knuckles, is like if one doesn't take damage and he just kills you.
Yeah, you need to be quick enough to go for that second stab and angle it a little bit to the side.
It's almost like better to have them like spread out. Like I don't like having them both take damage at the same time sometimes, because then you're like worried it'll miss one. But if you're just like stabbing each one individually, like you're never gonna have that happen.
Yeah.
Nice, Hess.
That has to impress.
Yeah, but like Judo's still probably possible to PB. I don't know.
Yeah, he says he can PB by 11 seconds if he ties golds. Which, to be fair, unless you do something silly in the Ganon fight, the end Ganondorf fight collapse and all that is all roughly the same time in most runs. Both runners are going for the mega side hop strats for trial skip, which I find a little odd considering they both had really big bomb counts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. With Valiant, like, he's probably a little bit, like, mad, so
Yeah,
he might just be doing whatever strat he feels like
happens to
doing.
the best of us. Used my downwards facing dino strat.
Nice. You got the slash.
The lag reduction strats from Judo.
Oh, he's going for the stabs. Wow, that's... Oh, no.
Oh no,
This
he
is
misses
really
the
scary.
last one.
He's getting dark.
That
Oh,
means no P.
oh. Because he
Oh,
didn't grab the ladder, he took damage from that. This isn't that bad yet, though. But I know he has a new boost now, though. I don't know if he's guaranteed to still throw the light beam when you climb up this. I guess we'll find out.
I think it depends on where you climb it up and like how close you are to him. Because I've definitely climbed back up and had him go
I think
right
he's much more likely to recoil your light ball, too. It was the last hit, too.
Yeah, I was counting them. He got up to 9 and then...
Yeah, it felt like it was the last hit, but it wasn't. I wasn't sure.
It would have been impressive if he got it, though. I guess you gotta go fast. Just like his ISG creates quite a bit of lag on N64 there.
I think he gets re-healed here, so damage shouldn't matter. Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah, you get re-healed after. Both runners not too far apart. You know, if it could still go either way. If Ganon kills Judo or something, or he gets rock trolled beyond belief. Valiant is just starting up the dwarf cutscene, so they're only, a dwarf fight apart.
Yeah, but this cutscene's pretty long.
Yeah, it's not a short one, but the actual Ganon fight's pretty quick. Or a Ganondorf fight.
I guess he won't PB now, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit...
So he actually didn't lose as much time as I think he should have. So like maybe he can gold Ganon or beat his PB there at least. Or Ganondorf, I mean.
Gets the Void Warp. And see if his jump slash is good this time around.
Okay, you got it. Okay, you didn't crash. I think that was actually incredibly close to crash.
Yeah, he was really close to that room there.
I've not done a strat like that before, so I don't know how close it was. But it felt
It looked
close.
pretty close. Like, I move further away if I'm that close.
I don't know, I'd be like... I don't know.
I guess it depends on how much I care about the run. But in a race, or like if I was on PB pace, like, and it's an end game, I'm probably going to take the half a second to move away. Judo does not get the kiss, so...
I was more worried, like, because he didn't jump slash right away, and he, like, moved first. Like, he looked like he was really close on the jump slash. Once he landed, I felt like he was pretty safe.
B not getting the crouch stabs either. I think he's either 1 or 2 hits away.
1.
Yeah, 1. They both got 9 out of 10. Is it a 2-frame window, I think?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's a 2-frame window for the stabs.
It's a bit weird because there can be like lag and stuff that changes it, so
yeah,
hard. It's definitely a hard 2-frame window. Judo has plenty of bombs, so you shouldn't mess up the keeping the sword.
Yeah, definitely dropping shield or failing the super slide there is a massive time loss, especially on N64 because of how much extra lag there is in the fight. So to do 10 hits with, you know, nuts, arrows, whatever you feel like, takes a lot longer than you'd think.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me. I know all about that.
About dropping shield because they're trying to play with the SRL stuff.
Yeah. That was just weird. I don't know. I don't know what happened in the stream, too. Like,
That's why I use live split for races now, just because then it does all my splitting for me. Well, like the first and the last split.
yeah, I mean, I've never tried to get used to that. Oh, Valient failed. His leg work. He hit the loading zone. That happens if you like try and angle too much.
Not
it can
like
be kind of
this.
because like you never really know when you're close. Whereas like the crashing, you can kind of tell if you're close or not. So he has to kill himself to spawn back up at the top because he's like halfway down the tower and Zelda's not there to open the doors.
Yeah, he's basically stuck right now until he gets back up to the top.
We get to see a backup setup though for Void War. Oh, this rock.
Unfortunate.
And now he has to kill himself again, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 hearts is not enough here.
Ooh, Judo. Run. Run. Okay, good. Oh.
Valient killing himself on the rocks there just to respawn now that he's hopefully has the right amount of health to do the trick.
Oh. Okay. Judo's scaring me.
Oh, he moved.
Oh, run, Judo, run! Oh no, he died. Okay, this is a close race now.
This is a close race.
Judo doesn't have to watch the cutscene.
Yeah.
After Void Warp. You should have plenty of bombs.
If Valient had not gotten rock rolled by that one rock there, this would be a very close race.
It just looked weird because he targeted. So Judo's still ahead, but
yeah, even though it doesn't look like it right now.
Nice. Don't crash this time, Judo. Oh god. Just hold. Oh no, he grabbed. Okay. Whew.
That looks a lot safer than last time.
Looks like he doesn't hold forward during his jump slash or something.
Yeah.
Valiant. I don't know if Valiant knows that Judo died. He's really just like fucking around. He doesn't know, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he knows that it's super close and that if he had gotten one of those Void Warp attempts earlier to go off.
Oh wow, that's cool at least.
That backflip
Was that a
slide.
gainer or did Zelda just stop him? I don't know.
I think Zelda just stopped it. But I wasn't looking at his input, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, lots of bad things happened. Valiant failed, boat skip, and spirit hover, and Judo just died to Ganon.
Yeah.
I think Valiant only has one bomb, so
yeah, he only has one bomb.
Slide, though he's really good at one bomb super slide.
Yeah, he usually goes for one bombs.
I don't know if this cutscene is faster the second time you watch it. I'm not even sure. I don't think it is. But something might be shortened in it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Valient, like, you could tell by his play that he was getting tilted up after that rock knocked him down. The way he was going for some of his next attempts there, because if he had just calmed himself down, I think this would be a really close race right now.
Yeah, like if he hadn't gotten rock trolled, I think he could have won. Though it would have been really close.
Yeah, it really would have been. Ever since I found out you could shield Ganon's attacks, I haven't died to him yet. Since then.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it doesn't seem like you should be able to, like, shield him when you can't shield, like, an iron knuckle or anything, and he's, like, twice the size.
Oh god, Judo. Alright, there you go.
Oh, he got the crit stab.
It's a bit easier first phase because he ends a lot slower. Second phase is like a little bit more scary.
Yeah, the second phase he moves a little bit quicker, doesn't have quite as much time in between to be a little slow and...
Come on, Judo. Oh no, come on. No, 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 no. Okay. Oh my, okay, that's fine. Alright.
Yep, there's the hit.
Making us sweat. Now, as long as he doesn't miss, like, the final blow for, like, a minute.
Yeah, it doesn't accidentally kick his console and freeze the game or something.
Let's go. It's kind of sad, though. Valiant's knocked out of the tournament. Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. GG. It's a good race from Judo. Like, it would have been a really nice time if he hadn't died again.
Yeah, it would have been, definitely.
Oh, well. Valiant died again, too. So I don't even know if he knew that it was close or anything. He probably still thinks he, like, Judo finished.
Oh,
but maybe not now.
Yeah, I saw him typing in the chat, so I assume that he's got the stream open or something like that, even if the sound's not on, just to, you know, kind of keep tabs.
I don't know if Valiant's gonna finish. He doesn't have any bombs, so probably not, I would say.
Yeah, you'd have to go do everything the super long route. Which would do the entire...
It ended up being close, though. A lot of racing turns have been close. The forces pulled this race back together.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate to, you know, to see things go the way they did for Valiant, but it's the way of the road sometimes.
Oh, hey, Judo.
Hey.
Congrats.
Congrats on the win.
It ended up being pretty close there at the end.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
I felt like you had a pretty good run, other than
yeah,
like
you were in PB pace up until Ganondorf, probably.
Yeah, I knew that, you know, based on my best possible time, if I was gonna PB or if I had like any shot at PP, I would have had to gold Ganondorf. So which means I would have had to do crouch stabs. And then I did, and then I failed the last one because I thought about splitting for some reason. I wanted to have an accurate split, so I like took my hand off the controller for a second to go to the spacebar, and then I failed.
That's why I always like to split like after, like not after, like something.
I should do that.
It was funny too, because you and Valiant both got 9 out of 10 crouch stabs on him, and then failed the last one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you guys ended up like, after you died, Valiant was like ahead of you on the Void Warp, but he still had to watch the cutscene. Also, I don't think he knew that you died, so like he was not really trying to go fast. Like,
okay.
He attempted like the super slide like 3 times or something, or twice at least.
Okay, yeah. That's why it's always interesting. That's why I always want to not. That's why I always want to not know where they are, just so I can play the same way.
Or I would assume like
no, I didn't.
Somebody probably told you in your chat.
Valiant told me in the IRC, or he said in the IRC that he had a spirit hover thing go wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
you
then-
failed boat skip too, so it was a rough one for V.
Hey, yeah, but you know that just goes to show how good he is. That he had all those mistakes, and he still, was necking. He still was pretty close to me.
Yeah, he had been like a minute and a half behind after Shadow, and then after full Wasteland test, he was only 20 seconds behind you.
Fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad though that he won't be able to participate in his own tournament anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would have knocked him out next
unfortunate.
round anyway, so.
Oh!
Never mind. Yeah. I don't even know who I'm against, but I'm sure it's someone great.
You're against the winner of Rosewater and either Jouster or Fig.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be a while until
Okay.
your next race.
Yeah, you got 2 races that have to happen before your race.
Gotcha. More time to practice.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you were playing really consistent. I was surprised that your PB wasn't lower, looking at how well you were playing today. So, I think you'll knock that down to an 18 something pretty soon.
Yeah. I just like in my PB I lost 20 to Void Warp, so I just need to get somewhere close to that.
Oh yeah, your Void Warps, I don't know, like, you're gonna give me a heart attack. I feel like you're like inches from crashing on both of your Void Warps.
Actually, shout outs to Valiant, who actually, once he verified my PB, he actually gave me tips on how to make my Void Warp more consistent.
Do you hold up on the Void Warp?
Like when you're
jump
falling?
slashing?
No, I hold the little up from down left. I mean from down right.
No, like
Yeah,
after you jump
but like
slash, are you
after
still
you
holding
get
a
that.
direction?
I do a weird thing where like after I jump slash, I like wait a second and then hold up, and then sometime in between I let go. I go to neutral and then up. For some reason, that just makes me feel better.
It makes me feel very nervous.
Varying opinions.
I have a habit of doing that in my races. Like I make a lot of the commentators nervous, especially in like double knuckles or like Void Warp.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So, I guess as long as you don't crash, but
Yeah, you looked really close to crashing on that first one. We were both like grabbing our shirt collars.
I can't even tell. Like I can't tell like if I'm about to crash or not. I guess I don't know what to look for.
I mean, you should like just hold up a little bit less, and then you'll crash, and you'll know where the barrier is.
You'll see the little yellow line in the top corner of the screen, and you'll know that you're screwed up.
I've definitely crashed before. I just don't know where I have to fall to cause it.
Yeah, and like I jump slash right away as soon as I go through the area, and you like hold for a little while and then jump slash.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
need
wait
to
till he
mess around
starts
with it.
screaming usually, like, and then the moment he starts screaming, like, pretty early on, I just jump slash, and then...
Yeah.
Alright, well, congrats
Yeah.
for winning.
Yeah, congrats. I guess
Yeah.
you'll probably be seeing Rose eventually in the
Destroyed
brackets.
The world record holder.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congrats again, and good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. I will take that. I will need it. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna head out. Eat some
Alright,
food.
take care, man.
Alright, see you.
Bye bye.
Alrighty, well, I think that about sums up this race here. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here on Zelda Speedruns, and see, do we have any other races lined up? I don't think we have any other races lined up just yet, but check back soon, and we should hopefully have some more races coming at you. Maybe take that time you could be watching races at the moment to get on the case of all the people who should be lining up their races. Particularly Bono.
I think like the people that need to like get matches going in the losers bracket, the winners bracket's ahead, and I mean it makes sense because the losers bracket has to do double the games of the winners bracket. So like it's only really the losers bracket that needs to like hurry up for anyone like holding up the losers bracket.
Well, I think there's the one match that's still third round of winners, Bono versus Sindir.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think that one's been like almost a month just sitting there. But yeah, there's quite a few matches coming up soon, so tune back in sometime soon and we'll have lots of action for you.
Yep.
Alright, until then, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening. This is Mubsy signing off.
I don't know if that's on stream, but Valiant's doing like some weird crooked cart stuff, I think.
I think so too.
See y'all later.
Alright, take care everyone.